guys, what up, so basically, like, throughout my day, like when I be at work or whatever and shit, I just be like randomly coming up with topics to, like, to like make videos about for y'all and shit. And I guess this is one of the topics I wanted to talk about. Well, two of them, but I'm uploading a separate video, so whatever. By the way, I'm gonna improve the quality of these videos and stuff. It's just, I'm kind of just starting this shit. But what I basically wanted to speak about today in this particular video is I wanted to state my opinion regarding what the differences are between a Hougan and a Bokor. And also, I just want to say that for the most part, most of these videos are based on my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So don't take everything I say like it's 100% exactly what it really is. You feel me? It's just my opinion. It's my opinion based off my experiences with other people in the Haitian VODOU community and stuff like that. You feel me? So it's not, what I'm saying is not 100% facts. It's just my opinion and how I view the things that I've learned throughout the years and stuff. But I feel as if the difference between a Hougan and a Bokor is basically, you ever heard the saying where they say hard work beats talent, especially if the talent doesn't work hard? All right, so I would say, like, in my opinion, Hougan is the equivalent of a talented athlete, and the Bokor is the equivalent of athlete that just works extremely hard to be as athletic as the talented athletes. So basically, another way I could say that might be a little bit slightly less confusing is that a Hougan is basically like, they're basically like chosen by like the spirits, and they just randomly one day become possessed and start doing spiritual work. You know what I mean? They just randomly become possessed and start doing spiritual work, and the spiritual starts to use their body as like the spirit starts to use their body in order to communicate to people in this universe. You know what I mean? People who are still alive and stuff like that. So that's pretty much a Hougan. Like, just imagine somebody who just wakes up and they're like, they're not who they are. They're like a whole spirit or whole spirits or whatever. And a Bokor is someone who is extremely knowledgeable about Haitian VODOU. They're extremely knowledgeable. 9 times out of 10, their family is full of Hougans and Mambos, but unfortunately, they were the ones chosen to play the Hougan role. But that does not prevent them from wanting to help others. That does not prevent them from using spiritual work as their occupation to make income. Basically, with that being said, a Bokor does not say, oh, I wasn't chosen and I'm gonna just settle for what the hands that I was dealt. No, the Bokor, you know what I mean? The Bokor does what he has to do to get on a level that is equal to the Hougan. I mean, I'm sure it costs more money for them to do it, depending on who they are and their connections. And I'm sure that it also has slightly more consequences and a lot more dangers. But I feel as if that is also what makes them somewhat more powerful in their own right. You know what I mean? So those are the two differences. And one thing that most people feel as if, some people feel like Hougans don't work with the left hand, or Hougans don't do bad, or this and that. And that's not necessarily 100% accurate all of the time. There are some Hougans who might decide, you know what, I don't want to do bad, or this and that. But there are some of them who operate just as if the Bokor, just like the Bokor does, you know what I mean? Some of them will help you do certain things that other Hougans wouldn't help you do, you know what I mean? And another thing I wanted to say is, just because most Hougans are technically not supposed to do bad or harm at people, that doesn't necessarily mean that they aren't fully capable, or that does not mean they're not fully aware of how to do these things that Bokors do. They just, some of them might choose not to do it, you know what I mean? And that's all it really is. 9 times out of 10, if you do not come from like a family that is involved in Haitian VODOU, but you would like to get involved in Haitian VODOU, the best route would probably be the Bokor route. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you weren't chosen to do this, but that doesn't prevent you from doing it. So that's just my opinion on that topic, you know, on the difference between Hougan and Bokor. You know what I mean? It's like 2 different routes, but ultimately they are technically supposed to lead to the same destination. You know what I mean? Which is to be able to help yourself and to be able to help your family and your loved ones and anyone in your community that needs your assistance. Thank you very much for tuning in. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to ask questions, whatever it is that you guys would like for me to speak about. Feel free to comment, and you know, I'll try my best to get back to you guys. I appreciate you guys taking the time to listen.